Season 61, War number 3. Today we've matched up against Rim Reapers, and the bands are Torch, Wags, Nico, Spider-Woman, and Corvus. And my team today is going to be Tigra, the Maker, and Mr. Fantastic. We're starting today on Path 6, 8 fights this war, 6 with Maker, 2 with Tigra. And I have Reed on the team as a synergy with Maker, which is going to give him 30% extra attack rating, which is pretty nice. So we're going to start against this Killmonger here. This fight, Maker's not really exceptional for Killmonger, of course, but he's got a couple advantages. One, he doesn't ever crit, and his basics just don't hit very hard in general, so the reverb is not going to be something I'm going to worry about too much in this fight, because my hit damage is so low, it's not really going to matter. 2, Maker's heavy attack doesn't give him combo meter, so I don't ever have to worry about that for the node that's going to place the falter on me every 10 hits in my combo. I have to worry about it for my mediums and stuff, but not for when I'm using my heavy attack. So I'm going to use just a lot of heavy attacks in this fight, and then I am going to make a mistake at one point. It might be like over here or something, where I'm going to try to kill him with a special 2, and it's just going to be totally not worth it, because I don't know why I didn't throw the relic there. I should have thrown the relic there too to give me distance, but I'm just gonna cause the falter in the middle of my special 2 and then lose more than half my health because I'm an idiot. I don't know why I decided to try to do that. It was just a terrible decision, and I have to spend 5 potions because of that. So that's fun, but whatever. Okay, now we're gonna go fight this Captain Britain here on node 15. This is the one that Maker's just kind of made for, because he's immune to Nero Shock, so the bleeds that we'll place on her, they don't matter, because we're not really going to get Nero Shocked, because we can't, because we're immune to it. So yeah, he does a really good job. It is annoying, this fight takes a little bit longer because of inequity and the exhaustions just reducing the damage of his mine, because it scales with crit damage, but it's fine. We're still going to get her down pretty fast. So I'm going to go for a heavy attack here. I'm just going to spam some heavies in the corner. Not too fussed about stand your ground. If it happens, whatever. I'm not going to take that much damage against Captain Britain. So yeah, I'm just doing a bunch of this. And even with the exhaustions, especially with the fact that I have the Reed synergy, that helps a lot. Our damage is still really, really good. And then I'm going to go for a special 2 there. 186,000 damage. And then she goes down. And we go ahead and move on to fight this Attuma. We are on Path 1 in Section 2 now, and this Attuma is going to be kind of just a fight where I nuke it with Tigra, and that's about it. I have a combat regen boost active to offset the thorns I'm going to take a little bit, even though we're still going to lose about 10% of our health. It'll help heal me back a little bit, that damage I took in the middle of the fight, because obviously Tigra doesn't have any protection against Attuma's thorns. We are just going to nuke him. That's kind of it. So I go for the special 1 counter and then kill him with my special 2 here. Or maybe a special 1 after, I don't remember, but I think this does it. Yeah. And then we still have 91% health, so not too bad. Moving on to fight this Zola here. This is Zola on Buffet over time and Arc Overload. So a lot of healing in this fight, but Maker's fine with that because he has his heal block on his heavy attack, and we can heavy punish Zola with Maker pretty easily, and we also have the ability to get the heavy attack off of the stun as well. So yeah, he gets the heavy punish pretty fine, and then we're just going to use the evade heavy as well a good bit. So just building up to that special 1, we get it right here, and then we'll place the mine and start doing some nice damage. I do need to work on keeping my heal block up as often as possible, because that regen is going to be very potent. So I do need to make sure to use heavies very frequently, which is fine because it's something Maker wants to do anyway. And then the fact that we have a heal block is meaning that he's not gaining the charges from the reinvigorated node. So he's never going to go unblockable in this fight because the heal block doesn't give him charges. So I'm going to go for the special 1 here. The reason I'm not going for a special 2 to nuke him down is because Zola caps all effects and like bursts of damage to 10%. So the special 2 would only do 10% damage. Like, it could only do 10% of his health, because he can't take more than 10% of his health from a single source, which includes the red numbers in his case. So, yeah, we don't really want to go for the special 2. It's kind of just a waste at that point. So I'm just going to take him with heavies. I think I want to try to kill him with my special 2 to get some of my pre-fights back. But I end up doing too much damage, and I can't do that. But it's fine. I still had plenty of pre-fights to spare, so it didn't really matter. Because, yeah, we have 3 for this samurai, and I'm just going to use 2 of them. Or am I only using 1? Oh, I'm just using 1. That's fine, because I don't need the other ones anyway for this fight. The special power drain, it is called special power drain, is the one that's most important anyway, because of power focus 1, or power focus 2, I'm sorry. I do want to power drain him a good bit, because he's going to be getting a lot of additional power in this fight, so any power drain is going to be helpful. And then Maker is fine for samurai. He's not much of a defender in general, but like, yeah, countering his specials with my heavy attack is really easy for Maker. And then we can use the endurance from the root node to go ahead and just let we can use the endurance from the tactic, I'm sorry, to make the root node fall off very fast. That's what those 2 things were connected for. Anyway, so I go for heavy. He's down to 33 now. I'm going to try to go and get to my special 2, finish him off with that. Do one more Mind Burst, brings him down to 14, which is perfect, because I'll just do this. And that's well over 200,000 damage, and then he goes down. And now we'll move to the next mini-boss, which is Onslaught on node 47. This is 47. Okay, so this one, we're going to be able to use all pre-fights for, I believe, because... Nope, we're using 2 actually. I had 5. I don't know why I didn't go for all 3. I definitely could have. Don't need the cowardice anyway, because if Onslaught's hitting me with a special attack, 1, I'm bad, and 2, it's not going to do that much damage to me anyway, because most of his damage comes in red, which, you know, cowardice doesn't affect anyway, and I'm immune to narrow shock, so I don't even have the red to worry about. So, yeah, Maker just kind of turns Onslaught into a potato, because just being narrow shock immune is kind of cheesy. And he's the only one in the game who's immune to it, which is pretty awesome. So here I'm being stupid and not realizing that I have endurance, and unstoppable literally doesn't matter when I have endurance. So there's gonna be multiple times in this fight where I just I just trigger my passive stun and then just wait there because he has the unstoppable, but I have endurance. And then eventually it'll like click in my head, wait, why am I doing this? I'm actually dumb. Yeah, like here it is, right here. And then like my mind just like a switch flipped, and it was like, oh wait, I don't have to just wait there. I can actually hit him because endurance means I counter unstoppable. It's stupid. So anyway, it's whatever, but yeah, and then we do a crap ton of damage on that Mind Burst, and Onslaught goes down. So, okay, last for Tigra, though, is going to be this Nico Minoru on node 49. We're taking with Tigra. And this one, there's an interesting way to go for this. I go ahead and start with the light, because what I want to do is try to get her to charge a heavy with the neutralize on her. Because then the buff that she tries to place on me doesn't happen. And then I don't get poisoned. But if she doesn't want to charge a heavy anyway, I also don't get poisoned. So there's that. So I'm dropping my special 2, not with as many ruptures as I'd like, but I kind of had to because I was going to go red if I didn't. But then we get another special 2, and then we get a special 1, and she's dead now. Dead now. Dead now? Now. Yeah, there she goes. She's dead now. And that's just Tigra versus node 49 for you, honestly. Okay, last up, we're fighting this Jean Grey boss with Maker. Spoiler alert, this is a timeout, and I hate it here. So, yeah, I'm gonna take this time to talk about something I hate, and that is the taunt on the boss node. Because that taunt is a 40% attack reduction, and you add that with inequity, and I don't know if it's meant to be additive or multiplicative, but I'm pretty sure it's additive. So if you add a 40% taunt with 36% from inequity, you get a 76% attack reduction. That might not be the correct math, but either way, it's a massive attack reduction. And I hate it. And I don't like the fact that I'm timing out to a boss. That should be really easy, because I just can't do damage to her. And on top of that, there's adaptive, giving her energy resistance, and then there's the force field, giving her just resistance. And it's just like, dude, this is so dumb. So like, I think I could have done this better, because if I focus on getting the endurance more, then I have a little bit less uptime on the taunt, but also, like, it happens every time I get a bar of power, and Maker's getting bars of power much more frequently. And so, like, I really want the taunt to not be here, man. I really want them to remove the taunt from the boss node. I don't think they will, because, yeah, it's in the middle of the season. I don't think it's going to happen. But, like, dude, Jean Grey bosses are an absolute nightmare because of this stupid attack reduction. And I know what the answers I'd go for next are, because I've seen other people solo this boss with some other champs, so it's not like it's, like, an unsolvable fight, but, like, dude, just the fact that Maker is, like, hard Jean counter, and, like, I'm timing out, which, in my opinion, timing out's more frustrating than dying. Like, I genuinely am more frustrated by timing out to a defender than dying, because at least dying, I know it's my fault. Timing out's just like, dude, give me more time and I wouldn't have died. Like, holy crap. And, like, I actually got close to dying multiple times in this fight, because I'm just, like, trying to speed kill her at this point. But, like, yeah, it's just so stupid, man. I really hate the taunt so much on this node. I don't know. I know there's other champs who are going to be able to solo this, and I think next war, if we see Jean Grey boss, I'm going to try another one that I know about, but, like, Bastion can't solo. Soul of Arc can't solo. They will time out. I've seen it, and I haven't seen anyone solo with them yet. It's just like, dude, Bastion and Soul of Arc timing out to a Jean Grey boss, because there's just that much attack reduction. Like, are we joking right now? Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a little rant. So yeah, that's the timeout, and I saw my alliance mate in BG3 take this with recoils on, and they were able to not time out. They got the solo with less than a minute left on the clock. But, like, Maker sucks with recoils, so I don't want to do that if I have to. And that's just like, dude, how can there be this much attack reduction on a boss, man? That's so much damage resistance. Because, like, Maker has such good damage with the special 3 rotation. It's just like, dude, 76% attack reduction is absolutely insane against one of the tankier defenders in the game because of the force field. So, yeah, that's my war. That's war 8. Maker's so good. It's just like, dude, I don't know. The boss node's so scuffed this season, in my opinion. But yeah, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 other fights that he did, though, because truly, I love this guy. I think he's a really, really good champ. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.